Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to create a mini ATM system using Java. This project includes PIN verification, balance check, deposit or withdrawal money, mini statement and card blocking after 3 wrong attempts. This is a perfect Java mini project. So first I need to show you overview of the project. Here you can see now welcome to ATM machine and enter your 4-digit PIN. So if I enter wrong PIN here, it's print incorrect pin, 2 attempts left. If I enter 3 times wrong pin, then our card will be permanently blocked. So here I can enter correct pin, pin accepted and showing ATM menu, and menu will be check balance, deposit money, withdrawal money, mini statement, and in the last exit. So if I enter check balance for option 1, so our current balance is 1000 rupees. So I can choose second option deposit money. So I can press enter 2. So here you can see now enter amount to deposit. So I want to deposit 500 rupees. So deposit money is 500, new balance will be 1500. So if I enter here withdrawal money, so I can choose option 3. So enter amount to withdraw. So I can withdraw 200 rupees. Then it shows our remaining balance will be 1300. Now for option 4 mini statement, I can choose option 4. So mini statement is deposit money is 500 and withdrawal money is 200. So if I exit the machine, I can press 5. So here you can see now, thank you for using our ATM. Please visit again. So this is our project. So let's get started to build this amazing project. First we need to import some Java packages. So we can use import java.util and we can use ArrayList. ArrayList is used to store transaction history of our ATM machine. Then again we can use import java.util and we can use scanner. Scanner is used to take input from the user. Then we can create our main class. So we can use public class and we can use ATM, and inside it we can create our main method is the starting point of our program. Then we can use scanner object. So we can use scanner sc is equal to new scanner system.in, and then we can simply print welcome message. So we can use system.out.println and simply type here welcome to ATM machine, and then we can create our ATM variables. So we can use int password, and we can predefine ATM pin. So I define 7890. So then we can create for balance and we can store our initial starting balance. So our starting initial balance I will give 1000 rupees, and again we can use int and we can use attempts this time and we can give 3. So we can give 3 maximum wrong pin attempts allowed to our ATM machine. We can simply use ArrayList and we can use angular bracket and type string, and we can use transactions is equal to new ArrayList. Okay, this line stores deposit and withdrawal money history and we can use for later mini statement, and then we can type pin verification loop logic. So we can use comment pin verification loop. So we can use while loop and simply type attempts. If attempts greater than is equal to 0, then we can simply print using sout, and we can type here enter your 4-digit pin, 4-digit pin, and this while loop runs until our attempts become 0 and ask user to enter 4-digit pin. We can simply type int pin, and then we can use try and catch to handling invalid input. So we can use try and simply on try we give code who gives error. So we can give pin because pin gives an error on future. So we can use pin is equal to sc dot next int, and then we can use catch and simply type your exception e, and then simply print invalid input, please enter numbers only. This catch prevents from program crash if user try to enter non-numeric input. Then we can use sc dot next to clear invalid input. So we can use invalid input and then we can simply type continue. So if user try to enter wrong pin or invalid non-numeric number, then we can simply print invalid input, please enter number only. And then we can use if pin is equal to password, then we can simply print system.out.println and we can type pin accepted. Mm, So if pin is equal to password, then pin accepted, and we can show our ATM menu loop. So we can use while loop. So we can type true and simply s out our ATM menu. So if user try to enter correct password, then we can show our ATM menu. First one is check balance, and second one is deposit money, third is withdraw money, fourth is mini statement, and on the last fifth exit. And we can simply give user choice to enter your choice between 1 to 5. Okay, first we need to remove this curly braces, and we can simply paste here. Now we can give menu choice to the user, so we can use type in choice, and again we can use try and catch to handling invalid choice, so we can use try, and in this time we can give choice on the try section, so we can give choice sc dot next int, and again we can use catch, and again we can use exception e, and simply print s out, and we can type here invalid input, please enter a number, and again we can use sc dot next next to clear. If user try to enter wrong, then we can clear the input using sc dot next clear invalid choice. Okay, clear invalid choice. Again we can use continue. Now write code for check balance logic, so we can type using comment and type check balance, and we can use if choice is equal to 1, then simply print using system.out.println. We can type here your current balance is rs rupees, and we can simply type plus, and we can pass your balance. So this line displays our current balance. So our current balance is 1000, so it shows 1000 rupees in our current balance. Then again for deposit money, so again we can use else if, and simply type choice is equal to 2, and simply s out and type here enter amount to deposit in rupees, then type int deposit, and we can simply use sc dot next int, and again we can use if deposit less than is equal to 0, then we can simply print using s out and type here uh, amount must be greater than 0. So if user try to deposit 0 rupees or less than, then we can simply display amount must be greater than 0, and again we can use and else simply balance, and we can use shorthand operator plus is equal to and simply deposit on the current balance. And now for updating transaction history, so we can store using transactions dot add, and simply print deposited rupees, and we can use plus deposit. Here we can use plus, and then we can use, then simply we need to print using s out and simply type here. Again we can copy this and paste here deposited rupees, and we can simply use plus and simply type deposit, and again we can use plus and type new balance rupees, your new balance rupees and simply use our current balance. Okay, here remove this. So if user and choice is equal to 2, then we can simply ask enter amount to deposit, and using int deposit is equal to sc dot next int, we can deposit our money. And if our deposit money less than is equal to 0, then we can simply print amount must be greater than 0, and else we can if amount is greater than 0, then we can simply deposit money will be added on our balance, and we can store our transaction history. So we can use transactions dot add, and we can simply pass your deposit to store transaction history and simply print. Now for option 3, we can again use for withdrawal money. So we can use else if choice is equal to 3, then we can simply print using s out and type here enter amount to withdraw, enter amount to withdraw, and in rupees, and simply use int withdraw is equal to sc dot next int, and again we can use if withdrawal less than is equal to 0, then again we can simply print using s out amount must be greater than 0. So again we can copy this and do paste here. Now again we can use else, and in our balance from balance we can using sorted operator, we can minus it from our withdraw money. So again we can use to store our transaction history here is equal to, so again we can use to store our transaction history. So we can copy this and simply paste here, and we can remove this, and we can type withdraw rupees, and in the last simply we need to print using system.out.println, and simply type withdraw rupees, and we can use plus and pass your withdraw. Again we can use plus remaining balance in rupees, mm, remaining balance in rupees, and simply again plus and simply use balance. So if user try to enter our choice 3, then we can display enter amount to withdraw, and using this int withdraw sc dot next int, we give user to enter amount to withdraw, and if amount withdraw less than is equal to 0, then simply print amount must be greater than 0, and using else if withdraw money is greater than 0, then we can simply minus it from our balance, and simply for transaction store our transaction history, we can simply use transaction dot add, and we can simply pass your withdraw, and on the last we can simply print using s out remaining. Now for mini statement, again we can use else if choice is equal to 4, then we can simply print and type here using slash n to remove line mini statement, and again we can use if, and we can use transactions is empty, then we can simply print using s out no recent transactions, and we can use else and type int start is equal to math, we can use math dot max, and we can type transactions dot size, and we can minus it from 5. Then we can use for loop I is equal to uh, start, and we can use I is equal to transaction dot size, and in the last we can simply print transactions dot get, and we can simply pass here I. So if user choice is equal to become 4, then we can simply display mini statement, and if transaction is empty, then we can simply print no recent transactions, and we can use else using start is equal to math dot max, we show our last 5 transaction history, and and now for choice 5 we can use else If choice is equal to 5, then simply print using sout and type here, thank you for using ATM, please visit again, and simply break the code. So we can type break. So if user choice is equal to 5, then we can simply display thank you for using ATM and simply terminate the code. And again we can use else and simply sout and type here invalid choice, please enter between 1 to 5. So if user try to enter 6, then we can simply display invalid choice, please enter between 1 to 5, and we can simply break the code. Now write logic for wrong pin logic. So if you we can use else and we can simply attempts minus minus and simply print incorrect pin, and we can simply use attempts and again plus and simply use attempts. What's a plus? Attempts and simply type attempts left, and again we can use if attempts is equal to 0, then simply type sout and simply too many incorrect attempts card block. So if user try to enter wrong pin, we can minus it from attempts, so our attempts 3, and so if user try to enter 3 times invalid pin, we can simply print too many incorrect attempts and we can simply block their card. Now we can use st dot close. So we can use st dot close to close this scanner and free system resources. So this is our Java ATM mini project with full explanation. So let's check our code is working or not. So you can see now, welcome to ATM machine, please enter your pin. So I can enter wrong pin, so it shows incorrect pin, 2 attempts left. So if I enter correct pin, then it shows pin accepted and showing our ATM menu, and we can use 1. So your current balance is 1000. Again press 2, enter amount to deposit, so I can deposit 500. You can see now our new balance will be 1500. Now for withdraw, I withdraw 100 rupees. Our current balance 1400. Now for mini statement, so many statements, see now we can deposit 500 and withdraw 100, and for 5 exit. So thank you for using ATM, please visit again. So if you found this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe for more Java project.